Hey ho folks, what's up? This is Macro and today we're playing Satisfactory again. Last time around we left off with these modular frame assemblers right here. So let's start finishing them up by bringing in the resources first, I guess. So we wanted to bring them in from the middle so that we don't have to follow these stacked splitters here more than once per assembler at least, right? Is that the right way around? Yes, it is. All right. Let's remove the lower ones here. Looking good. Okay, so these are the rods. Can we get away with this? Even though using straight mode, yes, it's good. Is there anything? No, it's just Mark 1 all the way. That's good. Let's start with the main line this time. By the way, in between episodes, I did a few things. I just remember. Nothing special. Main thing to mention, probably the MK3 wall outlets, right? We talked about that several times. Or rather, I talked about that several times. So that shouldn't be a surprise at this point. We might as well just unlock them. Also, I restocked the dimension code, so that we don't run out of materials, right? Okay, what was the other thing? The reinforced iron plates, which come from here? No. Which come from over here. Yeah, right. How are we gonna do that? Maybe I just did a little whoopsie. Oh, I remember we wanted to bring them over those outputs here. Yeah, you know what? Let's do exactly that. Give me an MK4 lift here. Maybe like that. The other way around. And I guess we're fine. Okay, so then let's merge them all together in this direction. So like that. Oh. Oh. I don't like that. So I guess we gotta deal with a bit of clipping here, right? I mean, again, just from looking at it, it doesn't seem to clip anywhere, so I can basically live with that, but still. Not exactly what I prefer, actually. But okay. So, MK1, visual output again. That. I guess we'll leave it at that for now. Maybe we can move that a bit later on. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about this pole here, right? Since it clips into that conveyor belt, maybe we want to place it here instead. You know what? Let's do it right now. So. That we're done with this. Okay. You're making reinforced iron plates. We wanted to bring them over like that. All the way over to here, which of course doesn't fit. Where are we? What? Okay. And bring them in here. All right. We can safely use MK1 belts for the iron plates as well. Always for main line. Okay, there we go. Done. Now that was 2 times 6, so we could use MK3 wall outlets to connect groups of 6, right? So maybe somewhere here, and then maybe somewhere here. Connect them all up again. By the way, our supply train for the automated wiring and smart platings is is not doing anything anymore. The train freight platform is completely full. The train itself is completely full. So we could basically stop it, actually. But it might as well keep on going. Doesn't matter. Okay, that's one group of 6. Come on. Two more and then we're done. You and you. Okay. So now we should be producing all the necessary modular frames here. Takes a while, obviously. Yeah, you're even slower. All right. Cool. Let's see what to do next. All right, there we go. We finished that up. So, steel. Yeah, I think as far as I remember, steel was the next thing we wanted to take care about. Yeah, we already noticed that the whole steel that we produce downstairs goes into the steel pipe construction, right? So that's 16 constructors. 16 constructors is almost 22 constructors, right? So it's basically something like that. $16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. I guess we could do something like that. Something like I don't know. Something like that. And 8 along this way and another 8 along this way, alright? It should be enough space. Let's check it out. Just to be sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Would actually be sufficient. Maybe we want to align these structures back there as we did for those here, right? So that they're a bit closer facing each other, but we can take care of that later. Let's see. Staircase is in the other corner. Let's see how we are going to provide the steel. Okay. Produce it back here. Yeah, I guess we'd basically do the same as we did for the copper over there, so that we maybe collect it up to here, bring it up something like that. Let's put that there just so that we get an idea of things. Could get the we could just pull it straight over those refineries here, this way, all the way back there, over there. That should be fine. Okay. So let's see where we wanna have the floor hole then for steel. Okay, let's take care of the alignment first. We want to do something like that, right? Is that right? Let me check here. Yeah, looks good to me. And like that, right? Place them. Oh no, you know what? We learn, and we wanna select the recipe first and pull it up to 100%. Okay, so let me double check. That's the regular steel pipe recipe. Everything's fine. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Same here. And the other way around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you need to be downclocked to 35%. That's 7. Is that right? Yes, looks good. Okay, cool. We only need the steel here, so we don't need an additional splitter like over here. So we can do something like this. Like that. Can I grab the hole? No, I can't. Let me just pick it from here. This one. Exactly. That. And now let's take care of the steel supply below. There's our hole. Do something like that. Then I guess, and maybe how are we gonna do that? Maybe we wanna, yeah, I think we wanna make a little turn here and run in parallel to this belt, the copper belt, right? I mean, would be great if we could place our mergers exactly on this lane, because that already exactly matches the the belts under the roof. But we can't do it without clipping. I guess today is a clipping day or something, right? Okay. 60 per minute. Sounds like Mark 1 to me. Let's take care of the lift for now. Connect this up. Build the main line here, and then we should be done with the fuel supply. Anything we want to throw away? Nope. As soon as we're done with this factory, we can go anywhere on this floor here, right? Since it's too tight together, everything's in the way and stuff like that, right? Well, it is what it is, I guess. Let's continue with the steel inputs here. You need what? 30 per minute? That. So we should be fine in terms of steel supply here. Power, huh? Alright, let's see. We can easily... What is it? 2 times 8, right? And we can use Mark 2... Mark 3, I mean. No, number 7, please. To connect 8 of those, right? 2 in, 2 out, and 8 machines. I'd say so. Same here. Okay. was not what I wanted. Two more. Done. You go there. Oop. And the last two of you. And we're making steel pipes. Isn't that something? Right. All right. Let's see what else we should do. Okay, steel pipes. Are used in various further construction lines. Wow. Look at that. We could take care of, and oh, wait a second. How many steel pipes is it overall? 307. Okay, so no problem for one line then. We could start with the encased industrial pipes here. 7 assemblers. I guess that's going to be 8 then. Except or unless we could place them in one line, then I would also use, I would be fine with 7. All right. Yeah. Would use some of the steel pipes there, would use some of the concrete from below there. Also, we could take care of stators. Status. And maybe we should take care of the wire first. Take care of cables and stators. That might be a good idea. Cables and stators. And that's all the remaining wire, isn't it? Yeah. And stators additionally use some of the steel pipes. Okay, let's see. Let's try to do that. That's gonna be wait a second. I'm sorry. That's gonna be 5 constructors. Using wire, right? Using wire. Which we would have to take from here, from those 3, from the splitter and those 2 machines and 3 machines. And I guess some of them over here. Okay. Or we could use them from back here as well. Let's see, how much wire is that? That's 296 per minute. So 296 divided by 30, that's basically 10, right? Yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, and this one we would have to split again. Is that going to work here? Yeah, it is. Cool. And if we were to start with wire here, or you know what? Let's try to align them on this side. Let's see, can we get away? Merger, please. Can't. Maybe like this. Okay. That doesn't work. This works. Okay, cool. So let's merge all of it towards this merger here. So like this. From this side. And up to the splitter back there on this side. Like that. Let's see, that's cables, so that's 9 constructors overall. 2, 3, 4. Did I say 9? If I did, I meant 5. Well. And the last one needs to go at 93.3%. I did it again. At some point, I'm gonna learn it. I promise. So as cable. There's cable. And 93.3% for you. 28? Makes sense. Then let's just use 28. Okay, same. Cool. All right, let's connect the belts. It's 30, right? Yes, so we can use mod 1 here. It's always the same. But that's just the way the factories are built here, right? Now we need splitters on the other side. Like that. 60 per minute. Only 45 or something. 56. Yeah. Okay. 4 bells here. Here. So there's our wire supply. A little bit of power. Let's just place it over here so that we don't run into any clipping later on. Make that MK2. And connect those. Cool. That's the wire. That's the cable, I mean. Cable done. So, 4 assemblers for stators, huh? Using the remaining wire and some of the steel pipes. Let's see. Remaining wire is all the way around here and those two. Okay, some of the steel pipes. The remaining wire, some of the steel pipes. Okay, let's see. Give me assemblers. How about... Oh, it was 4. So I would love to make 2 rows of 2, right? Maybe like that. That might work. Let's assume we want to place the splitters there. We can go 1 step closer even. Can you please? Oh, okay. Like that, right? And do the same on the other side. Remove that for a second. Like that. Doesn't seem very close, actually. Okay, the edge, the yellow-black edge, barely touches the dark edge of the foundation. Is that the same here? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So that's gonna be what? Stators. Default stator recipe. And then now I forgot to set the recipe before copying all of those, but I guess that's fine for 4 of them. And then it's what, 40% for the last one. Yeah, cool. All right, remaining. Oh, remaining wire and some of the steel pipes. How many steel pipes exactly? 51. Oh. I mean, look at this guy here, right? So, wouldn't it be neat if we were to do something like that, right? Merge pipes into here and bring them No, actually, don't think that's a good idea. Oh, wait a second. No, that's 20 each, right? Oh, that's 7. That's 20 each. So that's 20, 40, 60, 67, and we only need 51. So it's actually, it's too many pipes. It doesn't make much sense. We need to split them off in between, I guess. So let's see. If we were to merge the pipes here, right? Let's say in this direction. Like that. Can we do something like that? Can we then do something? No. Over there. Something like that. Yes, we could. Cool. So let's do it exactly like that. I hope you can still follow me. Let's assume we, of course, do that all the way, right? In the merging here, like that. Like a regular merger manifold line. But in between, we put a splitter to grab some of the steel pipes to feed them into those 4 guys over here, right? That's the idea. And that should work, I guess. So we kind of committed already to bring them in on the upper layer, so do exactly that. Oh no. Okay, let's do exactly that, but on the second position there. Let me double check. Yeah. So we can do that. Alright. Cool. Ah, yeah. Was just wondering why there are no steel pipes yet, but of course there aren't. Since the manifold is not connected yet. No, that's fine. Okay, cool. Ah. Let's finish that up real quick for this side. Let's leave the last one open actually, because I don't know in which direction we are going to process the steel pipes, right? You should be connected, right? You should be connected. Cool. Alright. So now steel pipes are rolling in. Now we need all the remaining wire. That's 80. It's about 160, is that right? 136. Yes. All right. All the remaining wire comes from over there, but let's connect those first. Otherwise, I feel like I forget about that. Okay. Perfect. Now, we need more merges. We might want to use this one as the last one with output in this direction. And as for the remaining ones, we just bring them around and over, I guess. Like that. That's 30 each. Let's do something like we should be fine doing that. I mean, of course it says it's clipping, but it should be directly straight, right? Yes. Cool. And let's do that. That. That's wire. Now we only need any chance. Ugh. That's gonna be weird. Maybe we should use lifts here. Like that. That. Like that. Yeah, I guess that's better. Looks a bit weird. Oh, and it needs to be connected down here as well. Whoopsie. Like that. There's wire. You need to be MK4. What are you? MK4. You MK4. Okay, cool. Oh. Again, 5 minutes over the time. As always, right? Okay, guys. Then let's stop ourselves here. and let's continue exactly here in the next episode. So, guys, thanks so much for watching. I always appreciate it, you know that. And I hope to see you around next time as well. And until then, bye-bye.